Yeah, so first and foremost, thanks everyone for attending today. This is our first meetup for our Benelux region for, I think, about 2 years now, since we've not been able to do it in person. So very excited to be joined by Suresh, Niall and Bernd, who are going to be speaking in the next part. So my name is Glen Brown, Enterprise Account Executives at Camunda. We've got quite a tight agenda. So the first part will be by myself, a very short introduction, also covering the agenda for today. The next part will be covered by our co-founder, Bernd Rucker, who's going to be talking about microservices, stuff around workflow automation. Then there will be some time for a short break. Feel free to stay on to answer some of the questions. Also, be a poll you can take part in. But also feel free to, of course, grab yourself a cup of coffee or go out and spend the day. After that, at 2:15, Suresh Samani, who is one of our partners, evangelist, ambassador, sponsor, will be presenting on external task patterns within Camunda and how to run those within Kubernetes. After that, again, there'll be a short 15-minute break. Again, feel free to stay on to if you have any questions regarding the session that we've had. And in the last part, if you're not pumped enough, we'll have Niall, who'll be talking of a topic of your choice. Could be something around industry trends, something around Camunda, or his favorite subject, Roman history. So maybe Niall, maybe you can give a very quick, maybe you can explain the Slido deck, please, if it's possible.
Sure. Can I steal the sharing mechanism? Thank you all. So before I go into Slido, something that is very close to my heart, I want to tell you all guys all about, which is that we have a fun event coming up. It is a community summit for Camunda folk who are interested in sort of the nitty-gritty of Camunda's sort of code and open source atmosphere. It's basically a place where community members can get together and discuss some of the things they've built, some of the patterns they have, the architectural concepts. And right now we're open for submissions. The event itself is going to be on the 27th and 20th of April. So sign up. There is a link there. Did Luke already put it in the chat? Oh, wow, that was quick work, Luca. Okay, so before I finish the sentence, the link went up. So there it is. So do check that out. I think it'll be really fun. I'm looking forward to it. I'll be showing up there to ruin everything as usual. So next up, we have the Slido fun. So today we've got a couple of hours, and in order to make sure that questions are not lost or that we're able to get your feedback about what's going on, we have a link here for Slido. You can use your phone to scan that QR code and follow that link. Luca has already dumped the link onto the there on the Zoom chat. And basically the communication specifically around questions can happen through that. Now, what is, for those of you who haven't used Slido before, what you'll see is you will see a little box here where you can add questions you might have depending on the talk. And if there's a question there that you quite like and you would like someone to answer, you can upvote those questions. So you should be able to see that. As well as that, what we'll do is we will, oh, look, there we go. People have already gone. So at the moment, I have a poll live asking a very simple question, how to describe yourself with these terms. And right now you can answer that and we'll be able to see what the answers are coming forward. You can also see that there's a Q&A section. So if I stop the poll in a few seconds, wow, a lot of high-level architecture people around, and wow, general tech person is not popular. I'm not sure why, but a 0%. Someone's going to give me general. There we go. Finally, okay, we got some token general tech people. Okay, this is really going to help us understand how to properly display to people the kind of what we want to convey depending on your existing knowledge. So, as well as having polls like this, which is very useful, I can stop this poll and then we'll be able to bring up the questions. So if you have a question you can ask. Before this, Suresh asked us all a question about how we plan to expect the excitement levels. I would say it'll go up to 11, Suresh. So I will take that question as answered. And at the end of the talks, any questions you've had in here, we'll open this up, and any questions that have been asked through the course of the talk or any that are on your mind, we'll then throw them to the presenters. Okay, and yeah, hope that answers your. How did your lockdown? Yeah, that is a question I will get to later. Don't worry. Thanks for asking. Okay, so I will stop sharing now and return it back to Glenn.
You're still muted, but yeah, good.
Okay, so just back to the agenda. For those who are interested, Bernd, our co-founder, also written 2 books on Camunda and stuff around microservices. I'll give you a bit more details about how to apply these in a real world setting. It's also great to see that we've got about 100 people registered for this event, which is in such short notice. So quite excited about that. So for those who don't already know Camunda, Camunda was founded in 2008, and we basically bring technology that allows enterprise companies to automate processes in an effective way, both from a business and IT standpoint, which we can show you a little bit later on. Today, we have about 280 employees and about 380 plus customers, and a large community of open source users who use our platform for multiple reasons. So just to talk you through some of the parts of the product, not to go into too much detail. So we break it down into 3 buckets. The first stage is the design phase, whereby we allow the business stakeholders, process owners, product owners to design the models, which then can be used by the technical operators to add coding, and then those will then be implemented into the workflow engine. So that allows the collaboration between the business side and the IT side to be very collaborative. In the middle part of the bucket, we talk about automation, which is the workflow engine itself, and also the decision engine, whereby you can add some decision logic to your business workflows. Cockpit, which is it gives you the monitoring of the processes, the states, also able to make changes to anything that's going on within the process. And then finally, which is the most important part for the business users, is the reporting element. And all that is combined in one platform. Of course, Camunda comes with training, so that could be stuff on the platform, could be new releases, or if you have new employees who are starting, they need some training, we can provide that. Also provide technical consultants who help with the implementation part. Of course, we have full technical support, because most companies consider Camunda to be a mission critical platform. So we thrive on delivering great uptime. And if you have any questions or problems that we can help you with. And then of course, we have a customer success team who helps you with any question you may have, or if you need extra consultancy or renewals, etc. So we're here to help you as much as we can. With that being said, I'll hand it over to our following speaker, which is Bernd.